But all it really means is that we are people that work to take care of kids. And what my role in that is that I usually get to go to schools and talk to kids, do presentations, and I'm actually there with them at their school. But today I get to talk to you through YouTube. So I hope you enjoy this presentation. Okay, so today I brought a friend with me, and he's a big friend. Some of you have probably seen him before if I've come to your school. But his name is Happy Bear, and he is so cool, but he gets kind of nervous and he likes to have people help him know that he's wanted. And so I need you, when I count to 3, to say, "Come out, Happy Bear." Can you help me with that? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Come out, Happy Bear. Oh, Happy Bear. Yay, Happy Bear's here. So today we're going to talk about Happy Bear's day at home and at school. And I bet his day is going to be a lot like what yours is when you're actually at school. So, but before Happy Bear's day starts, he is sound asleep in his bed. And his mom comes in every morning to wake him up. Wake up, Happy Bear. Wake up, Happy Bear. This happens every time. Again, when I count to 3, can y'all say, "Wake up, Happy Bear"? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Happy Bear. Oh, yay, you woke Happy Bear up. Okay, so Happy Bear's mom is so excited that he's awake and it's time for a new day, and she wants to give him a hug. Is that okay, Happy Bear? Oh, did y'all see what Happy Bear did with his thumbs? He put his thumbs up like this. Can you put your thumbs up like this? Now say, "Welcome touch." Welcome touch is something that you're okay with. So it could be a hug or a high five, or it might be a fist bump. So a hug from his mom is okay with Happy Bear, so he gives his mom a hug. Well, after Happy Bear gives his mom a hug and gets dressed, it's time for him to go eat breakfast. And do you know what Happy Bear ate for breakfast? Happy Bear ate a whole entire box of Honey Nut Cheerios. Look at that belly. I think he does that a lot. So while Happy Bear was eating breakfast, his sister is also eating breakfast, and she decides that she's gonna reach over and tickle him on the nose. What did Happy Bear do with his thumbs? He put his thumbs down. Can y'all put your thumbs down like this and say, "Unwelcome touch"? Okay, an unwelcome touch is something that's not okay with you. So it might just bother you, like if somebody tickled you on the nose, or it might make you feel sad or scared. It might hurt. So Happy Bear, this is how Happy Bear says no. Can y'all say no? No. All right, so Happy Bear tells his sister no, but you know what? Sometimes when we tell people no, they don't listen to us. And Happy Bear's sister didn't care that he said no, so she decided she was gonna go over and tickle him on the nose again. Uh-oh. Happy Bear, what did he do this time? This time Happy Bear moved away and he said no. So those are 2 things we can do when somebody tries to give us an unwelcome touch. We can say no, and we can move away. And when you say no, you can say it big, loud, and strong, because it's okay to say no if somebody gives you an unwelcome touch. All right, well, breakfast is done, and it's time for Happy Bear and his mom to go to school, and they live close to school, so they get to walk to school every day. And when they walk to school, they have to cross the street. So Happy Bear and his mom, they do a safe thing, and they hold hands. I hope you always hold a grown-up's hand when you cross the street. And when they get to the street, they're going to look left, and then they're going to look right, and then they're going to look left again. And when it's all clear, they're going to cross the street. Well, when Happy Bear gets to his school, he sees his best friend, and his best friend wants to give him a high five. Is that okay, Happy Bear? All right, Happy Bear said that was a welcome touch, so he gives his friend a high five. So they get into school, and they're gonna put up their backpacks and their lunch boxes and do all the things they do in their class before they start, and then they'll have math class. And Happy Bear and his friends, he's really young. I know he's a big giant bear, but Happy Bear is actually a very young bear, and they're only just now learning to count. So let's see how high Happy Bear can count, and if he gets stuck, can you help him? Awesome. Okay, here we go. Let's go, Happy Bear. Fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can y'all help him? 5. 5. All right, good job. Happy Bear, good job. All right, so when Happy Bear's done with math, it's time for music class. Now, I bet when y'all leave the classroom, when you're at school, that you line up at the door. So that's what Happy Bear's class does. So Happy Bear lines up at the door, but when he gets there and he's standing all nice and straight and tall, ready to go, somebody behind him does like this and kicks him real hard in the back of the leg. What does Happy Bear do you think? Oh, Happy Bear says no, because kicking is an unwelcome touch. Why would kicking be an unwelcome touch? Because it hurts, that's right. Something that hurts is not okay. So Happy Bear said no to his friend, and you can say, no, please stop. All right, so now they're gonna go to music class, and Happy Bear, he finds out they're singing his favorite song, which is Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. And yep, if y'all were with me right now, we could sing it together. But anyway, so they go to music class and they go to PE, and I bet he goes to lunch and he does all the other classes like y'all do at school. And at the end of the school day, he's going to go practice his favorite sport. I wonder what your favorite sport is. Y'all can call it out right now, or even you could type it in the comments. Could be basketball or football, or maybe you take dance class. Well, you know what Happy Bear's favorite sport is? He's on a swim team. Happy Bear, show us how you can swim. All right, Happy Bear loves to swim. So it's cool because Happy Bear actually can do that all year long. He goes to a place where there's an indoor pool and they get to practice swimming. Well, raise your hand. Do y'all like to swim? I like to swim. Well, I have another question. What do you wear when you go swimming? Swimsuits, of course. Now, do boys and girls wear the same type of swimsuits? No, because we have different types of bodies. So if a boy is going to go swimming, what does he have to wear? Boys have to wear swim shorts. And sometimes boys wear swim shirts, but they don't have to wear swim shirts, do they? They have to wear swim shorts because they have two places that have to be covered, two private areas. They have one in the front and one in the back. So if a boy goes swimming, he needs to make sure that he has those places covered. Now, what type of bathing suit do girls wear? Well, girls get more choices. Girls can wear either a one-piece, which covers from here to here, or they can wear a two-piece. But both of these types of bathing suits cover their three private parts, because girls have three places that need to be covered. One up top, one in the front, and one in the back. Now, what in the world, why are we talking about swimsuits? Well, first of all, Happy Bear's got to wear one right now because he's at his swim practice. But the reason we're talking about this with welcome touch and unwelcome touch is because we want you to know that no one should ever touch you where your bathing suit covers, because if they touch you there, that would be an unwelcome touch. So we like to tell boys and girls, we like to talk about it this way because that's easy to remember. Well, that's where my bathing suit covers. You're not supposed to touch me or look at me there. Now, what if your mom or dad or somebody that takes care of you has to help you in the bath or in the bathroom? They might need to touch you or look at you there. Or if you go to the doctor, they might need to check you up there. But other than that, nobody should do that. So even if it's a grown-up. So if somebody did try to give you a touch there, you would say no. We talked about that. And what else did Happy Bear do? What did you do, Happy Bear? What was the next thing you do? Oh, Happy Bear would move away. Now, there's one more thing that we're going to talk about that we haven't yet, and we'll finish up Happy Bear's day. So we can say no, we can move away, and the most important thing to do if anyone ever gives you an unwelcome touch is to tell a safe adult. So you should have somebody in your mind that you would tell if anybody ever gave you an unwelcome touch. So if I asked you, some of you would say, oh, we should tell our mom. Some people would say, oh, you should tell your dad. But it really doesn't matter. You just need to make sure you tell a grown-up that you trust. So it could be your mom or dad, but it also could be your grandmother, or it could be your teacher or your counselor. So you just need to tell that person that you know will get you help. All right, well, Happy Bear finished up his swim class, his swim team practice, And now his coach is so proud of him and he wants to give him a high five. Is that okay, Happy Bear? All right, Happy Bear said that was okay, so he gives his coach a high five. So Happy Bear's gonna go home, and I bet he's gonna eat dinner, and he's probably got some homework, and he's gotta put on his pajamas. Oh, I bet he took a bath too, and brush his teeth. And then when it's he's all done, it's time for Happy Bear to get in bed. And when he gets about ready to get in bed, his dad wants to give him a hug goodnight. Is that okay, Happy Bear? All right, Happy Bear said that the hug from his dad was a welcome touch, so he gives his dad a hug. Now I have a really important question to ask you. Is it ever okay to say no to a hug? It is okay to say no to a hug. And every time when I'm at a school and I ask this question, I have about half of the kids say, no, it's not okay, and half of the kids say yes. And I want to make sure you know that it is okay to say no to a hug to anybody. If it's a grown-up, if it's a friend, you do not have to say yes to a hug. And the reason kids sometimes are confused is because you've been taught to obey adults, right? So you think, well, if they want to give me a hug, I have to give them a hug. But you don't, and you can say it just no thank you if you don't want a hug. But also, sometimes there are grown-ups that don't do the right thing, and even a grown-up might want to give you an unwelcome touch. And so then kids can be confused. They can think, well, they're a grown-up, I'm supposed to obey. And that's why we're talking about this today, boys and girls, is that if anybody ever tried to touch you where your bathing suit covers, you will say no, you can move away, and then the very most important thing that we talked about is that you need to tell a safe adult. Because if that ever happens to you, it's not your fault. And so even if you're sitting here thinking about this today and you think, gosh, somebody's done that before to me, but I've never told anybody. It's never too late to tell, and then you need to make sure you tell. Thank you so much. Can y'all say bye to Happy Bear? All right, we had fun talking to you today.